Good morning, welcome to my channel. I hope you have been doing well and working on your personal development as you should have. I'm okay. Time has just been a little bit too tight for me, or should I say I've not been very organized with my time. That's really what I should be saying. Whenever we get a little bit too busy or we get things that put us out of sync with our schedule, sometimes we have to prioritize, and this one for me is not something I did last year this time, and so carrying on the same schedule and then trying to carve out time just felt a little bit too much. But here we are vlogging. I'm on my way to doing a bit of a shop, and there's no time like the present to be able to just say hi, a quick hello. And I hope that you've been working on your personal development in the last, couple of weeks that I have been off the channel, as it were. Personal development is the one thing that you have in your own life. Personal growth is the one thing that you have complete control over. We don't have a lot of things that we can control. Sometimes people walk away from our lives. Sometimes jobs disappear and we're made redundant. Sometimes business doesn't work as it should. Sometimes relationships are a bit tricky. If you're anything like me, that's one thing that I tend to just leave, because I feel like whenever you have to make too much effort to stay in somebody's life, whether that's, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, I'm also talking about friendships. It can be a bit, for me, qualifying this, just too much of an effort. I don't like feeling like I'm the only one making an effort in any relationship. I like to feel like there is an exchange. And that has come from experience in my life of having a friendship. And I know I'm going to go for one particular one. This was a friend we met when we were in our early 20s. I think I was barely 20, if that. And we became really good friends. But looking back, I think I was the only friend. She was just tolerating me, as it were, because she never made the effort. I mean, once in a while, and when I say once in a while, I mean literally once in a year, she would be, hey, how you doing? But usually it would be me checking in all the time. I don't think she ever remembered my birthday, despite it being the same time every year, and me remembering hers every year, until 25 years later I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna back off this one, because I was asking for information from her to be able to send her a card on a very, very special mammoth event that happened to her that she'd been really waiting for a long time. And it just felt like I was constantly asking for her address, and I thought maybe, just maybe, she's just not that into me as I was into her. And again, this is a friendship. I'm not talking about a romantic relationship. And I think it was 3 months later of me constantly asking what's your address, because she had moved to a new space. I didn't know where it was. And this event had happened, and she had phoned me to let me know that it was happening. So to me, that felt like she wanted me to be part of it. Anyway, I sent her these messages, kept on phoning her, until I thought maybe she's just not that into my conversations. And I decided I'm gonna just go cold turkey. I'm gonna wait for her to respond and just let it be. She did respond after a while, just to say that somebody walk across, just to say, oh hi, how are you, why have you gone quiet? I'm like, well, maybe answer the last 10 texts and then we can talk about it. But she didn't even want to address it, and that's when I decided it's enough. 25 years later, I walked away from that friendship because it wasn't serving me. And there's one thing that I learned from that friendship, and over time as well, because I think sometimes we want to be those kinds of people that say, I've had this relationship for like 25, I've had this friend, like the Oprah and Gail situation. I've had this friend for a long time, and they've been my ride or die, but actually I was their ride and die, they were never mine. And recognizing that is not a bad thing, it's a beautiful thing, because it just means now again, personal development, you got that choice to be able to decide what you want your life to look like. And I walked away from it, never to go back. And that is my point. Be aware of always working on yourself. Because if you don't work on yourself, and if you don't check yourself in, and when I mean by that, I mean what is working in your life and what's not working. What do you want from your life, from your friends? For me, that was it. It wasn't going to fly with me, and I made that conscious decision. Parking here is always such a nightmare, honestly. I should have come in early, but anyway. So, work on yourself. It's the one thing that you have in your life to help you learn and grow. Be willing to walk away. Be quick to change. Be quick to change what's working and what's not working. Don't be one of those people that are constantly being used by others. Anyway, have an amazing Saturday. I mean, you're probably going to get this a little bit later. And I will speak to you very, very soon. No doubt. We're back now. We're scheduled on time. And so I will keep posting as normal, or at least 2 or 3 times a week. If you've been struggling with something, let me know. If you'd like some support around that, let me know. Again, this is just about helping you with your personal development and learn more about yourself so that you can learn and grow. One of the greatest lessons, I think, the quote that I live by is know thyself. Because if you don't know yourself, other people will take advantage of you, and that's been part of my life for a very long time. Have an incredible day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take good care.